Hello. So let's jump straight into our I Will Near You, providing tools to navigate the college search. Um, so first off, the important thing is that you understand yourself. In college, you're going to be entering a different environment. This is a completely different culture. So it's important that you spend time recognizing your own identity so you can know who you are, what your values are, and how you can appreciate yourself. This is so very true as you begin to develop your identity and understand how to navigate the culture of higher education. So let's watch this particular video right here as we think about what is culture. So, so what is culture? What is culture? What is college culture? How does college culture impact your individual culture? What are tools that are essential to helping you to navigate a foreign culture, a culture that you did not grow up in, a culture, however, that is crucial to your success? One of the first things that are important is that you understand yourself. And you need to consider the following questions. What are my learning styles? What are my thinking styles? What are my strengths? What are my passions? So how do I best learn? Am I a visual leader? A visual learner, rather? Am I a audio learner? Do I need peace and quiet? Do I need to record lectures? What are the ways that I learn best? What are the ways that I think best? Do I need to conceptualize things? Do I need to write them on a board? So what are my strengths? What are my strong suits? What do I do very good? What are my passions? What can I wake up doing for free? What are those things that I dream and idea and imagine about all the time? These things, these questions are crucial to you understanding yourself and being able to understand your role in college culture. In addition to that, you'll need to just develop some good habits. But the thing is, you must develop good habits in high school in order to make the transition to college easier. So it's not like a switch. You can't just turn on good habits once you get to college. There are things that you should start doing before you graduate from high school to establish what I like to call momentum for success. The first thing is study for tests. College is not getting any easier than high school. So if you breeze by in high school, it's not going to be the same in college. You need to develop a momentum for studying for tests. You need to now understand how to prioritize your mind and your time. You need to be mindful of your health. Take good care of yourself because those things impact memory. They impact your academic performance. Keep track of your GPA. Your GPA will determine your trajectory, right? It will determine the amounts of internships or even grad schools that you're eligible for. Learn how to research and use resources well. College will be all about how you're able to ascertain and use research and sources to help develop critical ideas and reflection. And practice public speaking. Part of your success in college as well as in public life will be your ability to communicate and market yourself. So practice now your public speaking skills. And if you need help, seek out those who can help you, whether they be in high school, whether they be parents, whether they be community organizations like Toastmasters. Here's another video that I wanted you to pay close attention to as we think about how do we successfully navigate a college environment, particularly as it relates to how do we create positive and healthy habits. Watch it. So there you have it. Those are some things, thanks to BuzzFeed, that you can take and incorporate into your pursuit to build healthy habits. Um, but let's talk about more particularly some tips on transitioning from high school to college. First, read. Find books and articles on topics you're passionate about. This will help you to start thinking deeply and even enhancing your reading comprehension skills. So some tips on transitioning from high school to college. The first one would be to read. Find books and articles on topics that you're passionate about. And then write, whether it's short stories, essays, or composition papers. Spend time developing excellent writing skills. So take those books and articles on topics that you're passionate about and start to reflect on them. How do they reflect and how do they relate to your life? Start to think critically about those books. Even get some books that you would consider challenge books, books that are harder to read, to start building the types of momentum needed to engage with college level reading material and thinking critically about issues relating them to your personal lives. And then participate, join clubs or student organizations where you'll be able to obtain leadership roles. These types of activities will not only market your ability to gain entrance into higher education institutions, but they will also provide you spaces to kind of reflect and communicate and develop your communication skills and reflect on those things that you've read. Join organizations like writing groups and things like that that will allow you to share the papers that you're writing so you can receive constructive feedback in order to continue to improve your writing skills. And then also, just as important, is mentors. Find a mentor who will walk alongside you and share your college experience with you. Ask questions and listen to the lessons that they have learned. It's important to have people that you can seek counsel from. You're only as strong as the shoulders that you stand upon. So you need people who've even walked or traversed the path rather, that can speak to your experience and give you godly counsel to help you to make some informed decisions about your life and your academic and social and personal performance once in college. These are crucial keys to help you to successfully navigate college. Now, understand you're independent. You are finally in college and independent. But with independence comes responsibility. So as I said before, it's important to start developing good habits before entering college. 4 particular habits are time management. You have to be more responsible with your time. You have to have the ability to navigate personal and social and cultural interactions with your academic responsibilities. The second one will be academic responsibilities. You need time management skills so that you can make sure that you place proper care and attention to your academic responsibilities. Freedom. You will have a lot more freedom than you did when you were in high school. You are more likely away from home in college. So you want to make sure that you steward the freedom that you have well. And relationships. it's all about developing healthy interpersonal relationships. So how do you develop personal relationships? Are you someone that shies away from relationships? Well, think about that now. Think about how do you develop healthy relationships. Now, this is what happens if you don't answer these questions beforehand. So it's a rather comical video, but it speaks to the fact of what will happen if you don't manage your time, if you don't incorporate healthy time management skills that leverage um, personal and social interactions, but also make sure you keep academic responsibilities intact. So campus culture. It's important that you understand campus culture. You want to create a sense of belonging as early as possible. So talk to students who are currently on campus. Visit campus. Set up meetings with professors. It's so important that you understand professors, specifically professors in the area that you want to major in. Schedule an overnight visit so that you can understand what goes on campus. When you visit a campus, ask yourself 2 questions at least. Is this somewhere I can live for 4 years? Is this somewhere I can live for 4 years? Secondly, can I see myself interacting in this community? You want to make sure that this is your place of home. Campus is not going to take the place of your home, just become a new one. This will be your home for 4 years. You want to make sure that you foster a sense of belonging, that you see yourself here. Lastly, let's talk about how to read a syllabus. We talked about adjusting. I want to make sure that you're also able to read a syllabus. These are about 5 things that are located on the syllabus. What classes you are taking, the professor's contact information, grading information, your attendance policy, as well as a course calendar with due dates. So as you think about these things, as you think about syllabus, you can get mock syllabus online, you can get syllabus from professors as well, but these are the important things that happen on the syllabus. While reading syllabus, it's easy to get overwhelmed, but that's okay. You'll have plenty of time to get all the work done. Just stay on top of things and know your due dates well. Now, lastly, here's my parting advice. Understand who you are as a person and a student. This will be so important. Develop good habits before entering college so that you don't have to wait and develop habits and be reactive. You want to be proactive. Join clubs and be involved, but manage your time. Manage your independence responsibly. Visit your professors during office hours. Make sure you take advantage of the office hours. Schedule a campus visit and possibly an overnight stay so you can understand what happens on campus. And then do not stress out about fitting in or making friends. There will be plenty of opportunities for that. College is all about building relationships. This will be a time where you can develop relationships with friends and develop relationships with people who you never thought you would be friends with. But most importantly, as my friend Yoda says, true to thyself be. Make sure you stay true to yourself, that you incorporate healthy practices, that you stay on top of your academics. These things will help you to be successful as you transition to college. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.